feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride away.
Daily Mail be having the craziest title. It gives bombshell explanation for the rapper's self-destruction. By the way, Milo Yiannopoulos was a former chief of staff of Yeezy, the brand, and he left because Kanye West announced that he was going to do pornography. All right, pornography. So he was like, "Yo, I'm about to go. We're gonna launch Yeezy porn," and Milo said, "I'm good. I'm out of here." Okay. Now, yeah, he quit working in May. After 2 years, he claimed that West is addicted to nitrous oxide or laughing gas. Is that Whippets? And allegedly, Connolly was aware of West's psychological vulnerabilities and believed he sought to exploit them by supplying the gas. What? Okay, let me read it from the top. Kanye's former chief of staff, Milo, has made a slew of bombshell allegations aimed at the rapper and his dentist in a legal affidavit. Ooh, maybe I should look it up. What court was it filed in? Yiannopoulos claimed West is addicted to nitrous oxide or laughing gas and alleged Connolly was aware of his psychological vulnerabilities and believed he sought to exploit them by supplying the gas. Further shock claims in a document are that Connolly continued to supply the gas after the emergence of distressing symptoms that led to widespread comment and concern and charged more than $50,000 a month to do so. West was seen in a Reddit post 3 months ago with a mask on with the caption, "Yay on nitrous." It was alleged that, let me see the Reddit post.
I'm on the nitrous. Ryan Garcia, this Yay, I'm on the nitrous.
What the fuck? That's not no normal Whippet shit. What's this? West has notably seen his career implode amid anti-Semitic comments, beginning with a vile post in 2022 that he was going to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people, which promptly got dropped from his agency CAA, production company MRC, Adidas, Gap, and Balenciaga. The symptoms of Ye's widespread bipolar diagnosis and the symptoms of his prolonged nitrous gas abuse are strikingly similar, claims affidavit. The symptoms include erratic behavior, mood swings, paranoia, and violence. Yiannopoulos claims Yeezy employee told him that they had witnessed West self-administer the nitrous gas provided by Connolly. Yiannopoulos, who detailed his job duties as solving mysteries and fixing problems where others have failed, said the affidavit was in tandem with a complaint he filed in the California Dental Board accusing Connolly of recklessly, unethically, and dishonest, exploitative, and upon information, belief, illegal conduct. He said it was also motivated by urgent concern for West's health and safety in both his own capacity of himself and on behalf of several individuals close to him. He said that he's not in a position to authorize the release of West's medical records and wouldn't presume to do so without his consent, and did not explicitly name West in an immediate series of allegations he raised against Connolly in an affidavit. He said the affidavit pertains to the actions of Connolly that includes the unlawful supply of enormous quantities of nitrous gas to wealthy, famous patient for explicitly recreational use, as well as the physical transportation of 4 surgical-sized canisters by Connolly himself into the patient's home on just one afternoon. It said in the affidavit that he went through additional unusual step of providing a sworn affidavit which says he comes under penalty of perjury, that all materials that have been forwarded. Okay. So it looked like he's looking for criminal complaint to be filed against Connolly. Hey, here's the thing. I'm believing Milo so far, and I know he doesn't have the greatest, reputation. The reason why I believe that is that, man, you got to watch these doctors who, and by the way, we've heard of some of these doctors who they'll kind of do whatever their rich, famous patient tells them to do. They'll prescribe them with whatever. And the reason why I'm not mad at Milo doing this is it's kind of how we lost Michael Jackson, right? Like was it Propofol, or I can't remember what it was, but they were just pumping Jackson with it. And MJ clearly was loving the high, and yeah, ultimately that kind of led to his death. So without that, maybe we would have still had Michael here. So, when these doctors start incentivizing the client who has no medical knowledge and their pockets being lined with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars, yeah, somebody got to step in. So I'm not mad with Milo actually doing this. Connolly provided instruction to the patient in the operation of the nitrous gas canisters he left at the home, knowingly encouraged their use in absence of a qualified anesthesia or medical professional by person with a history of mental illness and addiction. He said that Connolly abandoned the said patient in self-destructive consequences and dependence, showing indifference or worse to the prospect of a permanent damage and brain or body. He says that based on what he knows and believes, Connolly was fraudulent in taking millions of dollars from a patient he knew to be confused, dependent, weakened, in an addicted state. He said in the affidavit that Connolly moved into the patient's apartment building and the patient at the patient's own expense to better keep an eye on him. This is Connolly right here. Dr. Thomas P. Connolly, pictured in an Instagram post last month. Let's go to his Instagram page. So it's Connolly DDS. Here we go.
In college.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My dentist can't look like this. This is a nigga I'ma holler at if I want a hitman. This is a nigga like, yeah, bro, my dentist can't look like this. Hell nah. Fuck nah. What's up with people getting these type of things put in their mouth? For whatever reason, this don't look too comfortable, bro. Apparently he worked with Shaq. Moneybag Yo. Who's this? I don't know who that is. He gave Gunna his new smile. The baby. Oh, this guy look like he got a good reputation. Damn, he did the same thing with Devin Haney. Wow.
This nigga made Kanye West grill with the new silver shit that Kanye be rocking. He made that. He did shit with Yachty. He did shit with fucking Offset. Bro, he done did shit. Bro, look at this nigga, bro. Look.
Yo, wait. Kai got fake teeth? Shit, if Kanye's paying him $50,000 a month, and he's also did Yachty's teeth, he's doing all these other guys' teeth. Yeah, this guy's probably making a killing. Does he have a personal page? He probably has a personal page. I be wanting to see Connolly. Maybe he has a personal page. Does he? Connolly Cut. What the fuck? All right. All right, let me get back to reading this. Yiannopoulos said in the affidavit that he had been promoted in January and saw West's organization was $200 million in the red while taking in no income, and placed the business into emergency measures by terminating more than 130. God damn it. So Kanye was making no revenue and still paying 130 people. Says Yiannopoulos said that in February and March, he devised and deployed strict spending protocols, travel policies, limits on expenses. By the way, I think all these are needed. Again, I'm just telling y'all what I've heard. They say Kanye hired people. He don't do budgets. Kanye literally believed that he could never run out of money. And because he was once in debt and brought himself out of debt to being up so much money, he doesn't have the discipline to be like, oh, let's do budgets. Let's make sure we don't. He's like, in the name of creativity, no budgets. So I guess Yiannopoulos, as chief of staff, was trying to clean that up. And Ye must have agreed with someone because he allowed him to work. Okay. Spending protocols, travel policies, limits on expenses, and other financial controls to keep the books balanced better, and located millions of dollars in wasted monies due to ranging from fraud to greed to double billing to redundancies. Yiannopoulos said in the affidavit that it was in this capacity he had crossed paths with Connolly, who was introduced to him as a dentist who assisted Ye in the design and installation of his much admired titanium prosthodontist. I ain't gonna lie to you, that's the ugliest shit I see Kanye with. Titanium prosthodontics. Like, what the fuck? Oh, there's a government website about this. Let me look at Kanye. Yeah, Kanye teeth look. Look at this. That shit look disgusting. Nigga look like he got foil paper in his mouth, bro. This thing like he got foil paper in his mouth, bro. I can't. The installation was rumored to cost $850,000. Yeah, Kanye too rich, man. He was just wasting money, bro. Connolly's a celebrity dentist who has both famous clients and is seeking notoriety for himself in his dental practice, which involves the implementation of diamonds on some occasions. He has presented himself as a well-connected, successful entrepreneur, had supplied West with advisors who demanded gigantic sums for their services while proposing widespread and disruptive changes to West's business structure. Yiannopoulos said that the affidavit that had become clear to him that West was growing dependence on nitrous gas and not Connolly's business expertise was what Connolly was relying on to seal the deal. You know what this feels like, chat? This feels like a never-ending fight to be the closest person. You see, Kanye West is one of those sporadic motherfuckers. The person who's closest to him in his ear is probably going to get all the money. So you're going to see people have this, like, battle to the death, or, like, you know, they're going to duke it out in the sense of how could we become the closest person to Kanye, and if somebody's in front of us or closer to him than us, we got to make that person radioactive or get them fired or get them out of here. West is known. Okay. What was this?
First charge timeout. Kansas City.
What's the point of Kanye wearing these masks?
30-second timeout. First charge timeout.
Okay. Yiannopoulos said in the affidavit that this past April, Yeezy employees were worrying about Kanye's dependence on the gas and speaking about it openly, with West talking about it nonstop in meetings. In addition, West, he has worked for Georgia Rep. Seeing that, okay. Yiannopoulos says in an affidavit that a number of Yeezy employees expressed concerns about 4 large surgical tanks of nitrous oxide in Bianca Sensori's apartment, and Connolly said that the canisters were empty and has always been. He feels that federal law enforcement should be dispatched to deal with the aforementioned issues, and Connolly's license should be suspended. A rep for Connolly told TMZ on Wednesday that the claims made by Yiannopoulos was not only not factual, but also intentionally misleading. It says he's making up these claims for attention, and was attempting to maliciously damage Connolly while doing so. All right. Anyway, speaking of which, I don't know if you guys have seen, Kanye West did drop a album. Kanye West, Ty Dolla $ign, they dropped Vulture 2. By the way, his album just come out and there's like no like PR behind it. There's like no nothing. You got to be a fan and got to be really tapped in and tuned in to see what's going on. So it was released on the 3rd. I want to see who the distributor is. Obviously, the label is Yeezy. Who's the distributor? Because that was the big thing. Okay. West initially attempted to distribute Vultures 2 on his website, and previews of the album began appearing social media by March. The cover art was released. Bianca? I ain't gonna lie, chat. I still haven't listened to this shit yet. Slide is just Kanye. Has a shit ton of writers. Frederick Gibson. Oh, and I was thinking it's Frederick Tipton, which is I thought that was Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs. Oh yeah, Frederick Tipton. That's his real name. Damn, Kanye be having a shit ton of writers, but nobody cares. It's Kanye. Time moving slow. Okay. Field Trip with Playboy Cardi. Ooh, this got to be good. Playboy Cardi, Don Toliver, and Kodak. That looks good. Fried. Okay. I'm trying to see if I see any notorious like songwriters on here too. Promotion with Future. Ooh, that might be good. I'm gonna check that out. He has Future on here again with a song called Dead with Lil Durk. Then he has Lil Baby on here with Forever Rollin'. He has a song with Northwest, which is his daughter. Song with Young Thug. God damn. All right. Y'all gotta check this album out. What are the hot tracks? It looked like Slide is a favorite, right? Is that a single? I ain't gonna lie. Ever since like Kanye's releasing music in this weird way, it just feels so disconnected. Like a lot of times Spotify gives me like notifications. Hey, this album is out. This person's album out. No notification with Kanye. You have to literally be looking for Kanye to find his album. This album, it's publicly available, but like all streaming services, all platforms are not even trying to make you aware of it. They're not throwing this shit on the New Music Friday. They're not throwing this shit on any type of playlist that could make you find this content easier. Overall, I completely agree with Milo. You know, it seems like he's still very, he has a soft spot for Ye. Pause. And I don't think he's coming at Ye directly, but he wants Ye to get help. And trying to get him help means you have to remove somebody around him you feel that is just encouraging some of this bad, addictive behavior that he's been going through. So if I got to pick who I believe with some of these allegations, I 100% believe Milo. And also, no matter how much you like Kanye, think about the lawsuits we've seen with Kanye, right? Remember the harassment lawsuit? He hired this OnlyFans chick who thought she was going to get paid $4 million a year and this, that, and third. Yeah, Kanye, everything's consistent with what's said in this lawsuit. Hey, he has bad business management. If you're going to pay OnlyFans chick $4 million just to be around you, that's a problem. If you're giving people positions and they're not doing anything and it seems like budget doesn't come into question, yeah, you need somebody to structure the fuckery you got going on. And that was Milo. Now, he was supposed to do this porn thing. I don't think he's still doing the porn thing. Like Kanye, I really don't know. What the fuck is Kanye doing these days? I don't know if he's working on a project. I don't know if he's just living his life out and enjoying his money. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I really can't tell you. Oh, what is this? Last month, the new bombshell lawsuit accused Bianca Censori and his wife of sending porn to staff member, including minors at Yeezy. Federal lawsuit filed in California claimed that Sensori sent an employee a link to hardcore sexual content after her husband announced the launch of his adult film business, Yeezy Porn, in late April. It's alleged that the videos were accessible to underage staffers, but did not name her as a defendant in the suit, simply using the story to illustrate the work. Wow. Wow. Crazy shit, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy motherfucking shit. All right.